Good evening. It's Wednesday, December 10th, 2026, and welcome to the Town of Carmel Town Board. Tonight's Town Board meeting, we have a public hearing. We're going to do some work session items, 3 actually, and then have our voting meeting. I call this meeting to order, and I ask our town clerk, Alice Daly, please do a roll call attendance.
Councilman Lugo?
Here.
Councilman Kearns?
Present.
Councilwoman McDonough?
Here.
Councilman Lombardi?
Here.
Supervisor Cazzari?
Here. If everyone please rise, face the flag. Councilwoman McDonough will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence to remember all of the men and women fighting for our freedom. Thank you.
Now, Susie, if you come down here.
Right to it.
I gotta read the microphone.
I told you guys no stuff.
Yeah, well, it's happening anyway, so. So,
This is how much,
At the
so
po-
you know, this is how they listen to me.
I do listen.
I told them I want nothing
I
at
do listen.
all.
I do listen.
No one here, just a regular meeting with
I
nobody.
do listen.
Thank you.
So-
Appreciate that. We did our best.
We had honored you with that Woman of Distinction,
Yes, thank you.
right? So 16 years on the board, all the community plus things you did, right?
Yep.
5 kids like me, but 10 grandkids?
Number 11's coming.
11 grandkids
Yep.
on the way. Work full-time,
Yep,
all that recreation and MSA things that you did, right? And the veterans for 16 years, besides taking care of us all, you know, like a mom taking care of the town, she did the veterans.
yeah.
Purple Heart Community, Thanksgiving dinners for the vets, turkey dinners, right, the banners, all those things. St. John's, CYO basketball, all the volunteering at St. John's, the Right to Life, right?
Yep,
And then the Jimmy McDonough Foundation, what a
Yeah.
great thing to honor him that you did. The scholarships at the high school seniors that you did,
yeah.
all the trips and things that you did, like my daughter, you sent us to Radio City, which was at Christmas time. My kids still
I know.
talk about how wonderful that is, and just everything that you did, everything as a mom, as a community member, as a person, you know, this is because you deserve all the accolades and all the things. And before we do our plaque, your colleague and friend, Frank Lombardi, I wanted him to say a few words. Please, Frank.
And Frank just reminded me when I first started on here, I'd be in the back, and one of my children. Oh, it is. Forget it. Again, I'm like, go ahead, Frank.
It really is an honor for me to be saying a few words for you. We've sat up there for 14 years together. So Susie's memory, for most of you know, is not always that great. I had to remind her of things all the time over the past 14 years, including tonight. But the first time we actually met, Susie, I don't think you remember, we were actually, and John was with us too, we were putting together the playground at the at Baldwin Place, the playground at O'Toole, Grace O'Toole's.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yep.
That was the first time I met Susie,
Yep.
and she was like, "Oh, you're Frank?" She goes, "You and I are going to win." I never met her before. And sure enough, we did, and we put that playground together that day. John, you remember that, and Miss O'Toole and the whole family, we did that. And we did so many other things over the past 14, 16 years. We just did it. We didn't ask for notoriety. We didn't publicize it. But we did it because we had a love of this town. Susie surely does, being born and raised here with her family. And yes, there were plenty of times when our meetings in executive session were interrupted because one or more of her children would call her and say, "Mom, I'm out in the lobby near the ATM machine. Can you bring out your card?" Susie would always go. But there were a lot of triumphs, some tragedies that we've gone through in town. But it's been really an honor working with you. Now, just like everybody else, you know, you work with people, and you're going to disagree and even fight and argue, and nobody did it better than me and John many times. And I'm really, really happy that he's here with us tonight, and Ann. So John, Councilman Lupinacci, who served for 8 years, and Ann, who was with us forever. She's seen it all, did it all with us. But we argued about what was the right way to do something for the taxpayers for our town. And it didn't come from dislike of each other. It came from, let's sit and talk, and no, I want to do it this way, we should be doing it this way. And it was all disagreement, but at the end of it, we would go to different places and we would have our popcorn. Right, and your gluten-free pasta.
Yep.
So it is an honor for me to be here speaking on your behalf, for you, on behalf of the people of the town of Carmel. These are the last 2 deputy supervisors of the town of Carmel for the past 16 years. So we always have that bond. So with that said, I can go on and on and on, but I want to bring Jess up to speak for her mom.
I know there's a 2-minute, but mine will be more than 2 minutes, sorry.
I might start the timer.
Tonight I have the honor of speaking about someone whose impact, I'm short, sorry. Thank you. Whose impact on the town of Carmel runs deeper than most will ever truly understand, my mom. For as long as I can remember, she has loved this town with her whole heart, not in words alone, but in actions, dedication, and a lifetime of choosing to do what is right for the community she calls home. My mom's story in this town is woven into its history. She met the love of her life at the Mayapack Inn, a place that brought 2 people together who would go on to pour so much of themselves into Carmel. She graduated from MHS just like her siblings, her cousins, her brother-in-laws, her sister-in-laws, and made lasting friendships that are still going today. Joey's here, Dawn's here. Then she chose to raise her 5 phenomenal, truly amazing children right here. Now she has the joy of watching her grandchildren grow up in the very same community that shaped her. Over the years, she has watched countless nieces and nephews walk the halls of Carmel and Mayapack high schools, and now she has the privilege of watching some of them raise their own families here as well. This town is not just where she lives, it's a part of her identity. One of the most important things to know about my mom is this: she's never once sought recognition. She's never asked to be in the spotlight. Her motives have never been self-serving or self-indulgent. Everything she's done, every decision, every long night, every difficult stand has been for the good of this community. Sorry. Together with my dad, she built a business right here. And when the love of her life passed away, she didn't retreat, she didn't step back, she continued to carry forward the love he had for this town. She honored him with every act of service, every moment of commitment, every choice to keep pushing forward for the people of Carmel and her family. Her impact is not something you can summarize in one story, one project, or one title. Her impact is woven into the fabric of this community, in its schools, its small businesses, its families, and the countless people whose life she has touched. Whether others agreed with her or not, whether challenges came her way or criticism tried to knock her down, she never wavered. She stood her ground. She continued to advocate for what she believed was for the best of this community, and she always, always spoke her mind. Sorry, I put that in there. My mom has never apologized for standing up for what she believes in, nor should she. She believes this town is one of the greatest communities out there, and she believes it deserves the best. And truly, over her years of service, passion, and leadership, that's exactly what she has given. There's a saying I tell my players: you always want to leave a place better than you found it. And without question, my mom has done that for the town of Carmel. She's poured her heart, her time, and her energy, and her love into making this a better place for all of us. Almost there. If you know my mom, you know she's passionate, fierce when she needs to be, unyielding when it matters, and everything she does is for the love of this town. Not for attention, not for recognition, but because she genuinely wants what is best for this community that has given her and all of us so much. So Mom, thank you for your strength, your commitment, your example, and your endless love for this town and its people. Carmel's better because of you, and we are better because of you. Incredibly proud.
Just that was beautiful, and Mike and Frank and everybody, thank you. I always had to call Annie and say, Annie, are we meeting tonight? And she'd like, yep. I was like, okay. And I almost had to call Kevin today. I was like, Kevin, I thought it was next week, But I just really, truly want to thank everyone here for this support over the 16 years. And also, it has been such an honor, a true honor and privilege to work for each and every one of you. I know we had disagreements. I know we fought. I had some supervisors walk out when we fought. But, to Jesse's point, I tried to do the best that I can. But it has been an honor to meet a lot of people in this community. And I just want to thank you for allowing me this opportunity.
So on behalf of the Carmel Town Board, we had this made for you. It acknowledges with deep gratitude Suzanne McDonough for your 16 years of service. Thank you so much, and I know we'll be seeing you around.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
And on behalf of people of the town of Carmel, I'd like to present you with this, and John is up here with me as well. So,
Huh?
Partner in crime. Thank you. And I just want to say I served with a lot of board members, and I want to thank each one of them for putting up with me all these years. And this is a wonderful town board. So, give them a chance. Let them be supportive. It's not easy being up there. We all think it's really easy and we can get things done within a month. It can't. A lot of things, and that's really frustrated. So kudos to the board here and for Bob coming on in January. And I know you guys are going to all do great things. And I'm not going anywhere. Nina, I'm going to come to recreation, go back to where I started. But thank you so much. And I'll talk to you guys later about doing this.
Take one with your family. Huh? Oh, I know from the clip. Come on, Gregory.
Who made fun of you?
The kids.
Oh. Why does everybody like to make fun of me?
My kids love making fun of me. Thank you, John. Yeah, I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Bye.
Have a good one, guys. Ciao.
Merry Christmas.
Right, thank you.
Did you go to the salon yet? Tomorrow. Yeah, she said you were coming this week.
I'm so excited. I thought it was gonna be like after the holidays. She was like, "Can you come Thursday?" I'm like,
Yeah, good. Yeah, she said she was
"I'll see you right tomorrow."
Yeah.
Take care. Thank you.
I wanted to see more kids.
Yeah, Kelly's got too much snow up there, Jessica just said.
All right, thank you.
How's it feel?
Oh, glasses back on.
A little bit. Kind of envious of you. Not gonna lie.
So tonight we have a public hearing.
I'm gonna take that one.
In the reorg, I'm gonna be right next to my buddy Greg.
Yeah, I might take
You think he asks questions?
Yeah.
Get ready. Just saying.
I actually don't even ask that many more questions.
So,
In the beginning.
so this public hearing is to hear objections to the assessment rolls for the operation and maintenance and improvements of the garbage, sewer, and water districts for fiscal year 2026. If there's no objection, I ask that we waive the reading of the public hearing. And can someone make a motion to open it?
So moved.
Second?
Seconded by McDonough, and all in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous? All right, so the public hearing is open. Any person, not just residents and business owners, any person that has interest in this may get up and speak. Okay, no one is speaking, so can I get a motion to close the public hearing?
So moved.
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Kearns. Can we have, no, we don't need that. All in favor?
Aye. Yo, it's
Yeah? Unanimous.
Okay. That's fine.
So, someone make a motion to open up the work session, please.
So second.
And all in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. So first up, we have Mary Ann Maxwell, a town comptroller, consider request to budget revisions through November 2025. And I asked the board, while Mary Ann's getting ready, to review the minutes from the December 3rd, 2025 meeting that Alice Daly, our town clerk, has provided you. Mary Ann.
Thank you. Good evening, Board.
Evening.
These are the budget revisions through November of 2025. In the general fund, we are transferring for fixed asset software. This is coming from the contingent line, a total of $18,000, $18,600. Number two, we're transferring for miscellaneous expenses within the general fund. And number three, we're transferring for miscellaneous police expenses, and four, transferring for miscellaneous recreation expenses. Those transfers are all coming from within the police budget and the recreation budget and the general fund. Number three, we're transferring for Chamber Park contractual expenses. This is coming from the contingent line. Number seven, we're transferring $3,000 for the shred event expense. And on page 2, in the highway fund, we're providing for CHIPS contractual expenses from state aid. A total of almost $750,000 is coming from state aid to offset those expenses in the highway fund. Number 9, we're providing for vehicle repairs from an insurance claim. This is $9,225. Number 10, we're providing and transferring for snow material expense and overtime. We are taking $50,000 from the snow reserve fund balance. We have $750,000 in there, so we did need to tap into that this year to get us through the rest of the year. Number 11, we're transferring for miscellaneous expenses within the highway fund. In Carmel Water District Number 2, we're providing for emergency repairs and equipment expense from an insurance claim, totaling $15,497. Carmel Water District Number 4, we are transferring and providing for emergency repairs. We did have to take $8,000 from the fund balance in Water District Number 4. On page 3, in Carmel Sewer District Number 6, we did have to take $8,000 from the fund balance in that district to cover sludge hauling expenses. And the only other one where we're pulling from the fund balance is the Mayapack Lighting District. We did have to pull $15,000 from that fund balance to cover utility expenses. And that is all I have through November. I will have another budget revision at year end. The auditors were here this week, so we're starting to look at closing the year. And I'll be back to the board with the final budget revision in January, so.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Mary.
So Nina Kalmeyer, Director of Recreation and Parks. Consider request for a change order, contract 305.
Thank you, Supervisor Cazzari. Good evening, Board. So I have one item tonight. We are requesting that the Board approves the change order number 2. It's a no-cost change order for an increase of the contract time for C305, which is the renovation of the RFG Community Center contract. Weston and Sampson have reviewed the proposed submittal by Tundra Contracting Group Incorporated to extend the contract time for C305 and found it acceptable. This no-cost change order provides for the additional time needed to complete the scope of work. This result is an increase of 253 days to the contract time, leading to an end date of August 31st, 2026. Weston and Sampson have provided the following documentation that I've attached for the board. It is the change order number 2, which is a no-cost change order just to increase the contract time, as well as the request for a time extension from Tundra.
So, didn't we already do this?
Mm-hmm.
So
We
what
did.
what is the unforeseen condition that they're claiming is extending the overall schedule?
Yes, so we did extend it the first time because of the abatement, and we needed to do some work at Sycamore.
Yeah.
Then summer hit, right? So
Camp.
that was camp and everything with that. When they came back, we had just hired Joe into the new maintenance supervisor position. We were looking at the whole project overall. We went back a few times, back and forth with the landing as well as the...
Oh, this is the deck, right?
Yes, the
Yeah.
deck, that whole area. So with that, and when we were looking at it with them and Weston and Sampson, the time was obviously ticking, right? And when they decided they were going to come back, it was going to come into winter time where they wouldn't be able to remove all the windows, the doors, and do all that additional work of the painting and whatnot. So they had to hold off until the winter was over, and Weston and Sampson saw that the contract was going to be coming to an end, so they requested that we extend it out.
Did they submit a project schedule to Weston and Sampson?
I'm unsure if they've submitted a new project schedule to Weston and Sampson. I believe that we were going to take care of the contract extension first, and then I did write an email to Weston and Sampson for that, as we want the timeline ASAP.
Yeah.
So that we know what's happening, when it's going to happen, and we don't run into the same issue. We have to get it done, obviously, in 2026, because it is ARPA funding, and we will have that. And as soon as we have that, we'll provide that to the board. But I did request to them, even though this does say that they have until August 31st,
that's what I was gonna
2026,
bring up.
I told them that we need it done before summer camp, which is the end of May, mid-June, and they said that they wanted to just leave that additional time in case something additional happens, but we're going to push for it. Joe internally is going to do the work on the deck by the men's room, so we are going to do that in-house, which hopefully will reduce the cost of the contract.
Yep.
So we're working with Weston Sampson to work that out.
Nina, feel free to come see us anytime you have a no-cost change order.
Okay, thank you. And I am, in the interest of time, I am requesting that the board could possibly add this to the voting meeting as the contract is going to be up at the end of this month.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's
Okay, perfect.
Thank you, Nina.
Thanks, Nina.
Thanks, Nina.
So the last item is Richard J. Franzetti, P.E., Town Engineer. Consider request to acknowledge emergency repairs at Carmel Sewer District Number 2.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Infomark, the operators of Sewer District 2, advise the engineering department that the variable frequency drive for blower number 3 has failed. The VFD controls the speed for the blower motor to ensure efficient aeration and allows for proper operation to stay within regulatory dissolved oxygen, DO, permit limits. This is part of our state pollution discharge elimination permit and is compliance related. And if we don't have it working, we'll be out of compliance and out of permit. Therefore, the purchase was deemed an emergency. There's an invoice for the purchase and installation of the VFD attached to the memo that I provided you. And I'll announce the water emergency. So the water emergency in Water District 2, it remains in effect. We started it in November. It's going to be about 6-7 months for that to be there by the time that work gets completed. So right now, the ShopRite tank is still being worked on. They've sanded it and they've moved forward with it. They are going to be working on that till the middle of January, fill it up, and then they're going to drain the Lindy tank and tear it down and put up a new one. So that'll all happen in the spring of next year. Hopefully, we're done by March. That's why, we go to May if we have to, but we want to get there while this work is, there. So the water emergency is in effect. Of course, we only have the 3 tanks and 1 out of service. So that's what I got.
So before you get up,
Sir.
the work of our esteemed council, he got something done with DEC.
Oh, yes. Well, I can let Greg talk that, but Greg, I'll take your steam away from you. So we heard today, that after Greg had negotiated with the folks at the New York State DEC, that the area near Swan Cove has not been deemed a wetland, and we don't need a wetland permit. So amen to that. Greg did the hard work of getting the negotiation.
He loves all the praise.
Single-handedly, he took care of that.
He's a Superman.
He's super. He is.
Rich, you did that? You made that happen?
No, Rich didn't do it.
I will take some kudos for it. I started the ball rolling and then said, hey, Greg.
Time is up, Rich.
Did you pick it up?
Did you get the resolution out? The certified one to give to?
I know, Rich.
To give to Greg?
Greg has the 2 resolutions for you tonight.
Yeah.
No, we're happy that could get done. Finally.
Yeah, Greg got
Thank
us
you to
over the
both of
edge.
you guys.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Rich.
Thank you.
That's great news.
So,
Yep.
motion to close the work session?
So moved. Second.
Second by Kearns and McDonough, and all in favor?
Aye.
So, Councilwoman McDonough, would you want to chair the voting meeting?
No. No, thank you.
That's why we
You-
love Susie.
You may do it.
Oh, thanks.
But thank you for the opportunity.
It's Frank's idea.
What do you mean? It was a good idea.
It was a great idea.
Oh, yeah, no, it was a great idea.
He
but
thought because
I'll
your
pass.
last meeting that.
Yeah, no, I'll pass as a councilwoman.
She's out the door.
Yeah. But thank you.
All right, so someone make a motion to open the voting meeting.
Second.
Second by Lugo and Kearns, and all in favor? Aye. Can someone please make a motion to accept the minutes from November 19th?
So moved.
Second?
And all in favor? Aye. Unanimous, thank you. Our first resolution is adopting the assessment rolls for the operation and maintenance of the improvements of the garbage, sewer, and water districts for fiscal year 2026. Councilman Lugo, could you read that, please?
Sure. Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel hereby adopts the assessment rolls for the operation and maintenance of the improvements serving Carmel sewer districts numbers 1 through 8 and extensions thereto, as well as Carmel water districts numbers 1 through 14 and extensions thereto, as well as the Town of Carmel garbage district of said town for fiscal year 2026, as originally prepared by Town Assessor Christopher Paleo and filed with the Town Clerk as the final assessment rolls for the year 2026. I hope this resolution is read.
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Lombardi. Can we have a roll call, please?
Councilman Lugo?
Yes.
Councilman Kearns?
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough?
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi?
Aye.
Supervisor Cazzari?
Yes. The second is authorizing the budget modifications. Councilman Lombardi, could you read that, please?
Whereas the town controller has reviewed the budget modifications for a period ending November 30th, 2025 with the town board, which are detailed and explained on the attached budget revision schedule identified as 2025-5. Now therefore be it resolved, the town board of the town of Carmel hereby authorizes and ratifies the budget modification revisions itemized for period ending November 30th, 2025, as reflected on Schedule 2025-5, which is attached to this resolution and incorporated herein and made part hereof. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Second by Lugo. Roll call, please.
Councilman Lugo?
Yes.
Councilman Kearns?
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough?
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi?
Aye.
Supervisor Cazzari?
Yes. Number 3 is authorizing the approval of the change order for the renovations of the Community Center Sycamore Park, contract number C305. Councilwoman McDonough, could you read that?
Sure. Whereas the Town Board of the Town of Carmel has previously awarded the contract for the above project to Tundra Contracting Group, Inc., and whereas Town of Carmel Town Director of Recreation and Parks, Nina Kalmeyer, has provided proposed change order number 2 to the aforesaid contract to the Town Board for consideration and review. Now therefore be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel hereby authorizes Michael Cazzari to sign change order number 2 to the aforementioned contract, resulting no additional cost to the project. Said change order to be in form is attached hereto and made a part hereof. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Can we have a roll call again, please?
Councilman Lugo?
Yes.
Councilman Kearns?
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough?
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi?
Aye.
Supervisor Cazzari?
Yes. Number 4 is a resolution authorizing the extension of the contract for recording of meetings for the Town of Carmel, RFP number S 2022-01. Rob, could you read that?
Of course. I'm just going to summarize this. This is a contract to extend 10 Green Media for the years 26 and 27, not to exceed an annual fee of $25,000 as pre-filed with our town clerk, Alice Daly. For this resolution is read.
Second.
Second by McDonough and Lugo, and a roll call, please.
Councilman Lugo?
Yes.
Councilman Kearns?
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough?
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi?
Aye.
Supervisor Cazzari?
Yes. Number 5 is declaring some equipment obsolete and authorizing disposal. Councilman Lugo, could you read that, please?
Resolved that upon the recommendation of Town of Carmel Chief of Police Anthony Hoffman, the Town Board of the Town of Carmel hereby declares the vehicle's equipment set forth in the memorandum dated December 3rd, 2025, a copy of which is attached hereto and made a part hereof, to be obsolete and authorizes its disposal in accordance with town law, including but not limited to the town law as 642-A. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Second by Lombardi. Can we have a roll call again, please?
Councilman Lugo?
Yes.
Councilman Kearns?
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough?
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi?
Aye.
Supervisor Cazzari?
Yes. Next is accepting proposal for purchase and installation of automatic external defibrillator units. Councilman Lombardi, could you read that?
Resolve the Town Board of Town of Carmel, upon the recommendation of Town of Carmel Director in Recreation and Parks, Nina Kalmeyer, hereby accepts the proposal of Advantage Emergency Devices, Inc., Brewster, New York, for the purchase and installation of 6 automated external defibrillator units at the Town of Carmel Park facilities, and be it further resolved, the said purchase and installation is hereby authorized at a cost not to exceed $17,077.50 in accordance with the proposal dated September 29, 2025. And be it further resolved that required electrical connection service be rendered by D. Owen Electrical, Mayapack, New York, in the amount not to exceed $5,940, and in accordance with the proposal dated December 2nd, 2025, as hereby authorized as well. And be it further resolved that upon presentation of insurance certificates in form acceptable to town attorney, Town Supervisor Michael Cazzari is hereby authorized to sign any and all documentation necessary to effectuate this authorization upon the terms set forth herein. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Seconded by McDonough. Can we have a roll call, please?
Councilman Lugo?
Yes.
Councilman Kearns?
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough?
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi?
Aye.
Supervisor Cazzari?
Yes. Thank you, Nina. That's, above and beyond. It's not just getting defibrillators out there. This is really going to help the community and the kids. Number 7 is accepting proposal to repair of sand filters in the units Carmel Sewer District Number 4. Councilwoman McDonough, could you read that?
Yes. Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel has been advised by Town Engineer Richard J. Franzetti, P.E., that an emergency circumstance exists at the Carmel Sewer District Number 4 wastewater treatment facility with respect to regulatory compliance, and be it further resolved that based upon the foregoing and acting as Commissioners of Carmel Sewer District Number 4, the Town Board of the Town of Carmel hereby authorizes the acceptance of the proposal of TAM Enterprises, Goshen, New York, to perform the necessary repairs to sand filter units at the Carmel Sewer District Number 4 wastewater treatment facility at a cost not to exceed $40,000, $115, and in accordance with the proposal dated November 11, 2025. And be further resolved that upon presentation of insurance certificates in form acceptable to Town Attorney, Town Supervisor Michael Cazzari is hereby authorized to sign any and all documentation necessary to effectuate this authorization upon the terms set forth herein. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Can we get a roll call again, please?
Councilman Lugo?
Yes.
Councilman Kearns?
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough?
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi?
Aye.
Supervisor Cazzari?
Yes. Number 8 is accepting the proposal for renewing our workers' comp insurance with PERMA. Councilman Kearns, could you read that?
Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel hereby authorizes the acceptance of the proposal of Public Employer Risk Management Association, Inc., PERMA, for the provision of workers' compensation insurance coverage to the Town of Carmel for fiscal years 2026 and 2027. Said proposal in form and substance as is on file in the office of the Town Supervisor. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Can we get a roll call again, please?
Councilman Lugo?
Yes.
Councilman Kearns?
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough?
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi?
Aye.
Supervisor Cazzari?
Yes. Number 9 is accepting the proposal for landscaping and maintenance services for Town of Carmel landfill. Councilman Lugo, could you read that?
Whereas Town Engineer Richard J. Franzetti, P.E. has solicited proposals for the performance of landscaping maintenance services for the Town of Carmel landfill, and now therefore be it further resolved that the Town of Carmel Town Board hereby accepts the proposal of Maxner Landscaping, Carmel, New York, for the performance landscaping and maintenance services for the Town of Carmel landfill for a 3-year term, 26, 27, and 28, at an annual cost not to exceed $14,700. Be it further resolved that upon presentation of insurance certificates in form acceptable to Town Council, Town Supervisor Michael Cazzari is hereby authorized to execute any and all documentation required to formalize the acceptance of said proposal on the terms authorized herein. I offer this resolution as read.
Second by Lombardi. Can we have a roll call again?
Councilman Lugo?
Yes.
Councilman Kearns?
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough?
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi? Supervisor Cazzari?
Yes. Number 10 is accepting a proposal for professional services, Carmel Water District Number 2 water treatment plant facilities. Councilman Lombardi, could you read that?
Whereas Town Engineer Richard J. Franzetti has solicited proposals for the service related to the design and construction administration for Carmel Water District Number 2 treatment plant facility. Now therefore be it resolved, the Town Board of the Town of Carmel, acting as Commissioners of Carmel Water District Number 2, and in accordance with the recommendation of Town Engineer, hereby accepts the proposal of Delaware Engineering for said design and construction administration services at an estimated cost of $1,619,380, and be it further resolved that upon presentation of insurance certificates acceptable to Town Council, Town Supervisor Michael Cazzari is hereby authorized to execute any and all documentation necessary to formalize the acceptance of said proposal on the terms authorized herein. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Second by McDonough and Lugo, and can we have a roll call again?
Councilman Lugo?
Yes.
Councilman Kearns?
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough?
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi?
Aye.
Supervisor Cazzari?
Yes. Number 11 is authorizing entry into a memorandum of agreement, which we decided we're going to table, so somebody going to make a motion?
I make a motion to table.
Second.
Okay, and all in favor?
Aye.
That's unanimous. Number 12 is authorizing settlement of claims and litigation. Councilwoman McDonough, could you read that?
Sure. Whereas there is presently a notice of claim pending against the Town of Carmel entitled Adrian, I'm sorry if I pronounced your... Facan, and Maria
Regaldo
versus the Town of Carmel with respect to alleged damage to property located at 10 Christopher Lane, Mahopac, New York. And whereas there is presently a notice of claim pending against the Town of Carmel entitled Christopher Tompkins versus the Town of Carmel with respect to alleged damage to property located at 8 Christopher Lane, Mahopac, New York. And now therefore be it resolved that upon presentation of a general release in form suitable to the town attorney, the town board authorizes payment of the claim of Adrian and Maria Regalato in the sum not to exceed $7,600. And be it further resolved that upon presentation of a general release in form suitable to the town attorney, the town board authorizes payment of a claim of Christopher Tompkins in a sum not to exceed $7,400. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Seconded by Kearns. Could we have a roll call, please?
Councilman Lugo?
Yes.
Councilman Kearns?
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough?
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi?
Aye.
Supervisor Cazzari?
Yes. Number 13 is authorizing the purchase of generators, Carmel Water and Sewer Districts and Town of Carmel Highway Department. Councilman Kearns, could you read that?
Resolved that the town board of the town of Carmel, acting as commissioners of Carmel Sewer Districts number 1, number 4, and Water Districts number 3, number 10, and 13, and upon the recommendation of Town of Carmel Town Engineer Richard J. Franzetti, P.E., authorize the purchase of new generators for the following locations: Town Hall, Carmel Sewer District number 1, Whitesale, Carmel Sewer District number 4, Underhill Pump Station, Carmel Water District number 3, Springhouse, Carmel Water District number 10 and 13, Senior Avenue Booster Station. And be it further resolved that said purchases are hereby authorized from New York State Office of General Services, contract number 23173, group number 38232, at an aggregate cost not to exceed $270,000. And be it further resolved that the cost authorized herein shall be apportioned, allocated to the respect improvement district for which the authorized purchase shall have been made. I offer this resolution as read.
Second?
Seconded by McDonough. Could we have a roll call, please?
Councilman Lugo?
Yes.
Councilman Kearns?
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough?
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi?
Aye.
Supervisor Cazzari?
Yes. And the last resolution is an amendment to a resolution from July 2025 authorizing the purchase of microfiltration and ultraviolet equipment and authorizing entry into a capital replacement agreement with New York City Department of Environmental Protection and I don't know what Newick is, Carmel Sewer District number 4 wastewater treatment plant. Councilman Lugo, could you read that?
Whereas Infomark LLC, operator for the Carmel Water District number 4 wastewater treatment plant, and town engineer Richard J. Franzetti, P.E., have each advised the town board of the town of Carmel that certain components of the ultraviolet treatment systems with the microfiltration processes of the Carmel Sewer District number 4 wastewater treatment plant are in need of replacement. Whereas Infomark LLC and the town engineer have each further advised the town board that the acquisition of the aforesaid equipment is exempt from the New York General Municipal Law and town procurement policy as a sole source exception. Now therefore be it further resolved that the town board of the town of Carmel, acting as commissioners of Carmel Sewer District number 4, hereby accept and adopt the recommendations of Infomark LLC and the town engineer, and accordingly authorize the acquisition and installation of replacement membrane modules and ultraviolet bulbs at the CSD number 4 wastewater treatment plant from Filmtech Corp., Adina MN, and GA Fleet, Ontario, Canada, and be it further resolved that same is hereby authorized at an estimated cost of $274,857.03. Be it further resolved that said cost is subject to reimbursement to CSD number 4 pursuant to capital upgrade agreement with New York City Department of Environmental Protection and New England Interstate Water Pollution Control Commission. Be it further resolved that Town Board of Town of Carmel, acting as commissioners of Carmel Sewer District number 4, hereby authorizes entry into the agreement with NYC DEP and NEIWPCC for installation of said equipment, said agreement to be in general form and content as is on file in the office of the town supervisor, and be it further resolved that Town Comptroller Mary Maxwell is hereby authorized to make any and all necessary budget revisions to effect the aforesaid purchase transactions authorized herein. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Could we get a roll call again, please?
Councilman Lugo?
Yes.
Councilman Kearns?
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough?
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi?
Aye.
Supervisor Cazzari?
Yes. So public comment? And so, remember, say your name, where you're from, 5 minutes, please.
Yeah, it'll be quick. Brett Whelan, Carmel Hamlet. I have a question about Water District 2. A while ago, I think it was maybe when Delaware Engineering was in here to give their presentation, it was mentioned that there may also be some grants in addition to the borrowing, and I was just curious if there's an update on that and whether that's still a possibility.
Yeah, so they're going to put in, right now, the WIA grant, which we will be denied, but from what Delaware tells me, their people, that will help us when we put in next year, when we start doing the construction. And they think we could get up to $10 million. So it's going to be, a process for the grant, and we're going to need our state senator, Harcum, to get on board, and we will be reaching out to him when that comes and get him to help us with it. But yeah, we're going to do that, and we still, what did we get? $2 million for the design from Lola's office, from the congressman. So we're coming out now, it's only 1.6. Or, yeah, so we're going to be good with this.
When we went to we did the RFP to look at cheaper alternative technologies, and we went back out for a bid for design services. I think this came in $1 million less than what was originally slated for Hazen and Sawyer. Correct me if I'm wrong, Rich, but so we've already saved $1 million off that, and with Mike just said, we have a $2 million grant from Congressman Lauder, which will cover this cost.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for the update.
So, yeah, because you need the design,
Right.
which is what started this whole thing. Without a design, we can't apply for the grant money, and then we won't get reimbursed. That's how that worked. I know that a lot of people say, where's your $2 million? You're lying. No, you don't receive the money. It's called a reimbursement. That's the way grants work. You have to show you did the work.
Yeah. Yeah.
But thank you for coming up and asking that. That was good clarification.
Thanks, Brett.
So Sunday, December 14th at 4 p.m. is the menorah lighting up on the shores of Lake Gleneida in the area of the Sybil Ludington statue. And there will be apple cider and hot latkes courtesy of the Shabbat up there. That's all I have.
I just have a couple things. December 20th, which would be not this Saturday, the next. The Dads, Carmel Parks and Rec, also Park Ford, we're all collabing together and doing a Light to Unite at Chamber Park. It's a free event. We're only going to have hot chocolate. We're not going to have a million vendors. Just a heads up so everybody knows. We're there to light up the park even more than it already has been. We're going to have a blow-up display. I think there should be upwards of like 40 or 50 different blow-ups for the kids to come, take pictures. We have a professional photographer to come and do his thing. And also, I didn't get to really speak on Susie in the beginning of the meeting, but I just want to say, Susie, thank you for your leadership, number one, your mentorship, specifically for me, being the newer guy here. I grew up in Mahopac, and the McDonough last name has been a staple since I could go as far back as I remember. Knowing a McDonough, you had some special privileges. I grew up with her kids, so I know her family pretty well, and they're all really good people. So I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate all that you have done. Thank you.
I just want to remind everyone that on Saturday, December 20th, the Mahopac Fire Department is going to have their Santa's fire truck, and they're also, you'll have to look online for their schedule, but they are also collecting for Toys for Tots, so if you can find it in your heart to purchase a toy and give it to them, but that's always pretty cool.
Two things real quick. Last Friday, we hosted a movie night here in partnership with Kids Cottage. It was a great turnout. We had the Polar Express playing. We had a surprise guest from Santa and Mrs. Claus. We had about 60 kids in attendance. We raised about $1,000 that we were able to hand over to Izzy and her family. So it was a great turnout. So I want to thank everyone here on the board for helping make that happen. The second thing is the VFW. We are hosting our third annual Operation Ice Splash, January 24th. It's a great event. Even Councilwoman McDonough here, I convinced her to jump into the freezing lake last year. I think Nina said that she was going to jump, and Mike has been promising me for the last 3 years that he would jump. So hopefully this is the year. But in all seriousness, swing by. It's a great event. We have vendors, food trucks. 100% of the proceeds raised go directly to the VFW to help local veterans. And to echo what Councilman Lugo said, I want to thank Susie. We've served together on the board not for as long as you and Frank, but it's been an absolute pleasure. It's been an honor to be able to call you when I get fired up and for you to be the voice of reason to calm me down. So I really am going to miss you, and hopefully you don't forget about us. So thank you for everything you've done for this community and for the town, and make sure you come and visit.
So this is the last meeting before Christmas and Hanukkah and the New Year. The next meeting is the 7th, is our January 7th. Oh, Kwanzaa.
And don't forget about Kwanzaa.
And Kwanzaa, okay. And January 7th, 2026 is the next meeting. That's our organizational meeting. So I wish, and the board, I wish everyone healthy, happy holidays. And Jonathan, you missed the whole thing, Schneider?
Thanks, Jonathan.
Yeah. I'll start from the beginning. So everyone, happy holidays, and God bless all of you. We'll see you in 2026. Susie, we'll see you around.
Yes, you will see me around. Thank
Motion
you,
to-
everyone.
So motion to close us out,
So move, second.
and all in favor? Aye. Unanimous. Thank you, Alice,
Thank
Daly.
you. Have a good night, everybody.